So today I really want to show you guys how to change a battery out on a 2013 Ford Escape SC. It's not as easy as it was, way back in the day. Just pop the battery out, pop one back in, and you're done. Ford decided to make it a lunchtime event. So I want to share with you guys, maybe help you guys not do it the wrong way. I've watched a couple YouTube videos where people did it the wrong way, started breaking stuff, made it harder on themselves. A couple extra steps will save you a lot of time and headache. So that being said, let's go. First thing is the tools you'll need. You need a 5/16 socket, 10mm here, and what do we have here? 5/8. We got a hex key. It's the T20 size, and this little guy to pop these off right here. We'll get to that in a moment. First thing you want to do is pop off the battery cover, set it to the side, and next thing you want to do is we're going to take off this here. This is the air filter cover. So we need to get this out of the way. And this also, it's not necessary. I just like to pop it off. It pops right off. So you just pull up here, twist, just kind of put there in the back here. Just pull that right out. All right, so I told you guys I'm trying to take off the air filter cover. And I'm actually out here at AutoZone right now, so I brought all the tools that I needed, but I did forget that instead of using this ratchet, I should be using something that's horizontal, like something that has a screwdriver head on it, so I can access this last bolt down in here. So that would be the other tool that you guys need. But like I say, this is not 100% necessary. It does make it a little easier, but being that I forgot my tool right now, we're going to move on and get to taking off the really essential part. So next thing we're going to do is we have to remove these covers here and take the windshield wiper off. So we'll loosen these. Once again, go ahead and use my 5/8. These things just pop right off. Alright, so we remove the screws here. Another tool I think is really essential is this little plastic bag. What I like to do with that, keep all these little pieces together. So when you go through a project, I know I start setting things in weird places, and then you're trying to put it back together and you can't find the pieces you need. So next thing we want to do is we want to lift up these windshield wipers. It says use a puller here, but I've done this once before, I was able to use my hands by just kind of, and it pops right up, just like that. Set this down. Pop this other one off right here. There we go. Easy as pie. And the next step, we want to start to take these little clips right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we have removed all these clips here. And in the back, it's kind of seated. There's these clips in the back that kind of angle down and clip in. So you don't want to just yank this thing right out. You want to unclip them one by one. So what you do is you start over here. It's kind of floppy. You can pull it up right nice and easy. And I start near the windshield wiper hole, and I just kind of pull it out and up, and it pops. Shouldn't give it too much of a pull. The clips on the back are plastic. All right, so this last one just pops up. It's kind of hard to do this with the camera. There it goes. And then this thing should just ease right out of there. And see, those are those plastic clips I was telling you about. Kind of clip into these holes, and as you can see, if you get too rough with them, those things just snap right on off. So now that we removed that cover, sorry, I don't have the technical term, but So I did a video, you guys could see what cover that was. We still have one more to remove. As you can see, we can't quite access that battery, and that's blocked by this. That's held down just by 2 screws here. No, excuse me, there's 4. There's also one back here, here, here. Got these 4 screws out. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish them all the way. Pull these out. This thing is just gonna slide right out, and I'm gonna put the screws right back where I got them. Skipped a step though, as I just realized. I gotta loosen this. I'll just put these things right back in here. This thing pulls right out. I need to use 2 hands. It just has a little kind of an angle. All right, I got the power steering reservoir removed. We got all this top dressing removed. We're down to the battery. A little bit of a fail on the air filter cover remover. If we would have removed this, our next step would be getting in and trying to remove this thing. Kind of slides out. This is the back half of the cover. This thing should just kind of push back and then pull out. It's quite simple. And yeah, we're finally in. I mean, look at this thing. It's really different. Dang, some sort of a, I don't know if it's a computer chip or a fuse, or I don't know what the heck that is, but yeah, these batteries have changed a lot. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this brace, and then we're going to slide this bad boy, or we're going to remove these connectors, and then we're going to slide this bad boy right on out. All right, got all the screws loose. Use that 10mm right there for all 4. 1, 2, where is it in my vision? Oh, 3, 4. Just pull this bad boy up right here. Loosen this up right here and just kind of wiggle it. You know, the basic. And then this one back here, I'm a little bit more sensitive with it. So just kind of grabbing it out here and lifting with 2 hands. See if you guys can get a look at what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to evenly pull it up so I don't damage any of this stuff. And voila. And that back there out of your way. Pull this out of your way. And then, like I said, this usually would have been slid up here and this was off, but we're just gonna pull this battery up. So, there she is. I'm gonna walk, that's all just to get the battery out. We're gonna walk that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the zone over there. Get this battery tested. And probably just come up off a $150 and get a new battery, but to be continued, we'll see. All right, got the new battery. I'll just slide it right in. Thing down, flip it, and reverse it. All right, so we got the new battery back down in there.